going, everyone? It's Liam McAllison here with another episode of The Vampire Diaries. It's episode 11 of season 4, and I guess we're halfway done with this season. I know it's a 23 episode season, but you know, we're rounding around there, so yeah. No, but I'm looking forward to getting into this, especially since getting to Silas and the whole cure situation. There is this race going on with, I guess, quite a few teams in the mix of things. So yeah, but yeah, it was quite painful, I would say, with the last episode. Rebecca, I guess, hosting a kind of a therapy session, really, for Elena in regards to airing out certain feelings in terms of, you know, how she feels for Damon and her views with Stefan. So, yeah, like I said, it was kind of painful because, yeah, there was some real hard hitters there that Elena was throwing out there, but, yeah, I'm excited to get into this one. So, with that said, let's get into episode number 11 of The Vampire Diaries, Season 4. Let's go. Is this part of the training? Poor Matt used as bait. Or is this nightmares or something like that? Oh, no.
Start. Then I'm going to send every vampire in here after you. You kill them, or they kill your friend. Matt.
Oh, wait a second. No. You turn him, he kills him. That was the deal, Klaus.
I'm taking artistic license.
You know we can't take them all on
I've
at the
altered
same
the
time.
deal.
With you.
You want to run? You're gonna kill Matt.
He doesn't want to use Matt as bait.
I'll slow him down.
Understandable. Matt's been through enough shit to be, you know, used as bait. Good on David.
Take the least most viable player home.
Jeremy and I will finish this.
I'm sorry, are you saying that I should leave him here with you?
Trust me. I will keep him safe.
I mean, Jeremy is
Okay.
stuck at the minute if he's the key for this path to the cure, so...
You want to steal it?
Yes. And then Team Shane will have to join Team Rebecca, and Team Klaus will be left out in the cold where he belongs.
Ah, I see. I mean, they are the underdogs at the minute, so they can play any trick in the book they want to get the advantage.
You're here with me.
I still feel like he is manipulating things to give Bonnie that push.
Sheriff?
Bonnie, I'm gonna need you to go.
What the hell are you doing?
We need to ask you a few questions.
Oh yeah, because April was like, yeah, this guy's a piece of shit.
your jurisdiction.
We're gonna have to find some new vampires.
Yeah,
What a waste.
someone's beating us to the punch.
I confess, I did it. Cool. Jeremy, good to see you, mate. Sorry about
Mate,
the
drop
mess.
it!
And now, here you are, willing to risk raising him in your search for the cure. I can't exactly sit back and let that happen, can I?
We're not gonna back off the cure because you were told one too many scary bedtime stories, you idiot.
We were mates in Colorado. You're a smart lad.
Yeah, and we're not
Would you
mates
call off this
now.
imbecilic trick?
A mass murder. Do you know how ridiculous that sounds?
It's Mystic Falls. It's actually one of the least ridiculous things I've heard.
Vampires, ghosts, werewolves, hybrids.
He was crazy. Oh, slow down. Where's Damon?
Listen to me. Cole attacked us. I barely got away, but he has Damon.
I'm gonna have Elena racing back,
A
but
bit ironic, you coming to me
especially
for
with
help.
the... Oh no.
Weren't your friends just trying to bury me in a cement tomb?
Fine. I won't touch him. You have my word.
Well, maybe his word is meaningless.
Very good, darling. Now stab yourself a little bit further.
You dickhead!
And I'm gonna give you your wish.
Oh my god. I gave you my word, but not Damon, you little
You're
bastard!
not gonna remember what I say. You're going to find Jeremy Gilbert. And when you do, you're going to kill him.
You suck!
Did what felt good. Drinking, feeding, sex.
Sheesh.
Sex wasn't good because we didn't care. It was good because you're crazy.
Woo! Holy
Crazy sex
shit!
is always good.
Caring.
If these two are gonna fuck again, I... Can you not smell the herbs?
For 11 people?
It wasn't a massacre, it was a ritual. It was something necessary to
sugarcoat
erase
again.
Silas and get the cure that your friends so desperately want.
If they knew people had to die...
It doesn't matter if they die. Silas will bring them back.
Oh, well, that's all right then. I'm sure
crazy.
nothing consequential
You're
is
crazy.
going to happen. Don't you dare.
Aren't you curious what's happening to her now?
Don't you... Bonnie, just ignore this
Wouldn't
prick.
you like to see her again?
Bonnie, ignore this prick. Bonnie!
He must have compelled me. If I find Jeremy, I'm gonna kill him.
Shit. Oh, shit. That was, pretty agile.
For information we want.
It's not a bad idea.
Oh, look at that. He's singing her song. Oh. Wow,
He's been off
okay.
his own tongue.
So he does know
Damn!
something.
Jesus Christ!
Is the reason those spirits are torturing her on the other side, hurting her again and again and again.
Let's choke this piece of shit. Oh my god.
You can't stop, can you? Bonnie, look at me. Now take a deep breath.
That's really gotten to Bonnie. I'm scared for Bonnie. Oh my
You are in complete control.
He's really gonna get one up on the teacher. Oh, whoa! Oh boy.
In close quarters.
Worth a shot?
Hey!
You know you want to. Do it.
Do it.
Do it!
Oh, you can see the struggle. Oh, oh.
You'd really dagger me?
If I do, Damon's compulsion ends and this is all over.
Come on, Rebecca.
And then you're no better than Niklaus. Daggering sibling
Oh,
who
don't you
disagree with
dare.
them. Look at what this family has made us.
Enough of this foolishness. Put it down, Cole.
He's like,
He was
no,
gonna kill
screw
me."
you.
Why? Because Stefan did.
Because I love you. Because you love me.
Said it again.
You'd do anything for me, so please.
Come on. Come on.
Do this for me.
Come on.
Shoot now.
Hey, brother. Long time no see.
oh, okay, that was, I guess a way.
You're welcome.
Really? You're just gonna say, yeah, you're welcome, Toodles. Jeez. I mean, like I said, I guess it works, but...
And then once she's no longer sired and you're no longer compelled, you can both do whatever the hell you want.
Step away. Step
He's- the way that Stefan's just done.
Stefan, what are you doing with Rebecca? She tried to kill me.
And this will be the second time that Damon tried to kill Jeremy. So I guess nobody's perfect, right?
Oh my god!
Are you trying to punish me?
The way
I don't
he's
know how many
reacting
times I can
here is just
apologize.
I never asked you
insane.
to. You've just never seen me like this. You don't know
Oh, this
what
hurts.
I look like when I'm not in love with you.
Oh. Oh.
I'll let Damon know you stopped.
We just established that we couldn't trust him. He's trying to get under your skin.
The only thing that got under my skin is what I saw, which is my daughter using dangerous
Bonnie
magic.
Shade is a piece of shit, but...
The fact that you don't think you need help.
Of people to turn or loved ones to threaten, so sleep well. We'll plan on finishing our work tomorrow.
The confidence he's got, like, it's just... He just knows that he is the only resort.
No feelings, no attachments.
None.
We've got our no
Whatsoever.
strings attached Jesus Christ. They're gonna become fuck buddies. Cool. Cool.
Cole compelled Damon to kill you. You're gonna kill Cole instead.
Oh shit. Yep, Jeremy's got his boss battle. Oh. Yeah, I mean, it's a way to get Damon out of Dodge. Oh. Boss battle time! Let's go. I kind of don't want Cole to die, because I kind of still think he's attractive, even though he is a psychotic little shit. But it's for the best at this moment, because he is just unhinged as heck, and yeah. We don't need the ship. So. But, yeah. I am really, really intrigued to see where things are going to go. Obviously, not ideal with Cole compelling Damon, and yeah, so. Stefan and Rebecca just banging. Great. But he doesn't care. It's like, I missed the part where that's my problem. That's Stefan in a nutshell. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see if Cole will meet his demise at the hands of Jeremy. It would be a huge win, and a huge push forward, I guess, if Cole, as well as, of course, anyone who he has turned, will go down like flies, especially in terms of this race for the cure. But also just in general for Jeremy to take down Cole, to take down an original would be a massive win. So yeah, especially like I said, how psychotic he is. He is absolutely a menace, as he was in this episode with the fact that he was able to compel Damon, and yeah, it was absolutely tricky, wasn't he? So yeah, but again, we'll have to wait and see what will happen, because of course you do have to keep into account of the originals as well, the show, and to be fair, we have lost a few originals, I guess, from, you know, the Michelson family, so yeah. So yeah, we lost Finn, we lost Michael, and yeah, you do have to keep that in mind as we do steer closer towards the originals. Obviously, when we do end this season, things might be a little bit different, because of course we'll be watching the vampires and the originals, depending on, you know, of course, schedule and all of that. So yeah, but anyways, I digress. Yeah, it will be very, very interesting to see what will happen. So yeah, but yeah, it was very, very interesting stuff with this episode, and yeah, there was obviously the situation with that guy after the headstone. I'm wanting to hedge a bet that Elijah might be the guy who, you know, I guess bit off his own tongue and all that shit. Yeah, oof. But I want to bet Elijah, because, you know, where is he? Where's, you know, I mean, obviously there was that like little mention about Elijah, and how he's just done with the bickering. But, you know, for us, for all of our sakes, where is Daddy Elijah? I'm sorry, but it's a thing now. Whenever it comes to Elijah, like if he has a long-ish absence from the show, then yeah. But yeah, it will be very, very interesting to explore that, considering that is still up for debate as well. But yeah, it was, yeah, there was some very interesting aspects in this episode, like especially with Stefan and Rebecca. They're taking things casually. Stefan's gone for a very, very carefree attitude, really, where yeah, he's just done. He like that exchange where, or like a careless attitude, should I say? But you get the idea. The attitude between him and Elena, like when Elena was going to see Damon, was just absolutely insane. It was diabolical, but the quote that topped it off was like, "You don't know what I'm like when I'm not in love with you." That was just, that was just insane. So, yeah. But I guess he's at that point where he just doesn't care anymore. After the events of the last episode and everything, Stefan is channeling that hurt, and he has to just tune his mind to just don't give a shit. I'm not phased whatsoever. So, yeah, he's just done with that shit, and it's it allows him and Rebecca to have a little bit of a spicy fling where there's no feelings, there's no attachments, we're not boyfriend, we're not girlfriend. It's just a case of why not. So but it is just so funny because I was I was sure that these two were going to bang when they were like reminiscing and all of that, 1920s, you were a lot more fun, etc. And then they just decided to crash at Shane's place, where, of course, that guy did come by, find the headstone. Rebecca tried to extract the information out of him, but it wasn't happening. So, yeah. So, yeah, it was a very, very interesting situation when it came to Stefan, and I guess his feelings post episode 10, because he did channel a lot of hurt, and that hurt was still continuing. I mean, the way that he was able to save Jeremy, take Damon, you're like, you're welcome, okay, bye, whatever. He's done. So speaking of Jeremy, though, I felt so bad for him in this episode, especially when it came to the dilemma between Damon, of course, who was chasing him. Damon still giving him some warnings, and he was just encouraging Jeremy to just shoot him in the heart, and all of that. So, yeah. But it was just very, very, daunting. Like, especially when he went into that shaft, and then he was, on the outside, of course, and he was pretty banged up, was Jer, of course. But after the little scuffle with Damon, but it was just very, very haunting. So even compelled, and even if he's trying to warn Jeremy, Damon could still be pretty menacing. So yeah, obviously it wasn't all Damon's fault, but yeah, I mean, Cole decided to be very, very difficult, because you had Klaus, who was like, "You're not gonna touch Jeremy." And he was like, you know what, I'm going to use a technicality, because I am still going to have Jeremy killed. I'm just not going to be the one to do it. I gave him my word. So, tricky little bastard. But yeah, I will say, though, when it came to Jeremy and Damon and what was going to happen, like, how are we going to stop this? I wasn't sure how things would conclude. I mean, I didn't want to allow my mind to race to the possibility, of course, Jeremy could die and all of that, because, it can't happen, right? But, I mean, it was, at the same time, it was just an unknown, really, in terms of what would happen, what would ultimately come about in terms of Jeremy and Damon's little kerfuffle. So, and yeah, I mean, you obviously couldn't afford for Jeremy to shoot Damon in the heart to kill him outright, but at the same time, it's vice versa. You can't afford for Damon to kill Jeremy, especially when it comes to Elena losing another person in her family. So yeah, but thankfully, I guess Stefan, despite the fact that he is in a bit of a rut at the minute, he came to clutch, I guess. So, I mean, Elena did try her best, but I mean, yeah, it was not going to work, sadly. So, but yeah, again, Stefan, I will say it is kind of giving me like, actually, you know what? because I was thinking, you know, with his attitude and all of that, that it was giving me season 3 vibes, but this is Diet Ripper vibes. You've got Ripper, and then you've got Diet Ripper, like Coke and like cola, and then you got Diet Cola, right? So, but that's it though. With Stefan, he is just, yeah, it is just really he can't do this shit anymore. So when it comes to him and Elena, he's just don't give a shit, just done. But it's just the mannerisms that Stefan has. Even, you know, if you eliminate Elena from the scene and, you know, you take her scenes with Rebecca into account, there are, like I said, some kind of Diet Ripper vibes that are stemming there, really. So, yeah. So, yeah, it was, like I said, that scene was just really rough, wasn't it? But yeah, but it just create a lot of great intensity, as well as the fact that with his thing with Rebecca, well, there's no attachments there or anything like that. So, and I think it works well for the best, like especially with the revelations that Elena made in the last episode. And now Stefan has this just careless, like he just doesn't care anymore. That attitude, it works really well with this like little thing with Rebecca that he has. So, yeah, but yeah, it was very you know, interesting to go into as well. Certain situations with, I guess, peering further into David and Elena's bond, where you could definitely see that if Elena did not, if she was not a vampire and all of that, there continues to be the exploration of Damon and Jeremy, like them going hunting. It's not something that she would ultimately be game for at the end of the day. So, yeah, and now she's proposing this idea, which is going to be very, like I said, very interesting to see unfold, because it's a big one. It's a big boss battle for Jeremy. It could be very interesting to see where that's going to go in terms of Jeremy taking down Cole, because this could be it's going to be a bit of a game changer in terms of, like, if this is going to fast track things for the whole Silas Cure situation. So yeah, but again, that will be something that will be very tasty to peer into. So yeah, we also had the whole situation with Shane, with Sheriff Forbes, of course, arresting him after what April said in the last episode. I love that comment, though, about her saying about how it's the least crazy thing. She's not wrong in Mystic Falls. She's not exactly wrong about the fact that he, like, you know, it must be crazy for me to you know, have an influence on people, you know, blowing themselves up. No, we've had hybrids, we've had werewolves, ghosts, all that shit. This is not out at this point. What is considered, you know, insane. So no, but it was very interesting as well when it pushed things further in terms of Shane and Bonnie's dynamic, because Bonnie had so much trust at this point. And then he does come clean, saying, yeah, it's not as crazy as you know, what, yeah, the accusations aren't exactly crazy. There is some truth to that. So yeah, but yeah, I just, like, even if, yeah, whatever the case, you just wish he would get kicked in the head, because of the fact that he had to mention Grams, of course, and Bonnie just yeah, she just broke apart all over again. I mean, she was absolutely slamming him before he did bring Grams up and made her vulnerable. So yeah, but I also do feel like I do feel like this is going to be a big push to Bonnie becoming a potential problem down the line, and I say that as in antagonist. So yeah, especially with how like invested into that power she was when her dad came in, and she was absolutely tearing Shane apart. So yeah, and not just that though, but she's convinced that she is okay, that she doesn't have an issue with all of that, and you just worry that could be that could be very, very risky in terms of Bonnie thinking, I'm okay, I'm fine, there's nothing wrong with me, and then in the long run there is going to be more damage that is going to be done to her mentality in terms of her I guess in terms of how clouded her mind is, because she convinces herself that she is fine when she's not fine. So I am worried that this is going to be very detrimental in the long run. Maybe at the end of this season, who knows? Maybe next season, and that Bonnie is going to become an antagonist of sorts potentially, because it would kind of be very interesting to see how far Bonnie can go in terms of the power scale on this show, and how that can be very, very detrimental for, I guess, the heroes or anti-heroes or whatever of Mystic Falls. So we'll just have to wait and see about that one, but it does give you a bit of worry in terms of how far Bonnie might go. So yeah, but we'll just have to wait and see what does happen. But yeah, going to be very interesting to see what's going to happen if Jeremy can kill Cole, and if that can if Elena's suggestion is going to not just come to fruition, but if that's going to help things. I mean, it will definitely help things for Damon, who's currently just going to be chilling there in the cellar until Cole can be defeated, considering the compulsion is still going to be there. So yeah, but yeah, it was a very, very interesting episode, and one that I'm excited to see how things, I guess, concluding in this episode, like what Elena said, is going to carry on over into for the next episode. So yeah, but until then, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my video feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!